Man, you guys are upset. People are so weird on the internet. I hate anime players, I've decided. I tried to play Guilty Gear Online one time. I tried to play Guilty Gear Online one time, right? I was like, let me just play some Guilty Gear Online. First of all, the last time I played Guilty Gear Online, it was an 8-frame Jacko. That was the only person I could find in the lobbies on the West Coast. That was the only playable match I found. So I was like, you know, I might as well just fucking jump off a cliff. 8-frame Jacko, you just fuck my day up, fam. Like, that's just fucking, what am I supposed to do, right? I was like, this shit is fucking crazy. But anyway, anime players are horrible. I tried to play online once, and I was like, let me play. And there was like a jam player in the lobby. I was like, let me play this jam player. So I'm playing him. Things are fine or whatever. And like, this jam player, you know how between matches in Guilty Gear, you can like pick a thing to say, right? This guy's name was like Jam's Voluptuous whatever or something. And I was like, this is a bad sign already. He plays Jam, that's his thing. His lobby avatar's Jam, right? And I was like, this is bad. And between each match, like, his line was like always something about Jam and how he loved her and professing his love. And I was like, fuck. And nobody else in the lobby said anything about it. And I was like, this is weird, dude. Everybody carried on like it was completely normal. And I was like, I don't trust anime players as far as I can throw their frickin' body pillows. Like, I was like, this is weird, dude. I don't like anything about this. I felt so uncomfortable. I was playing him in the game, and like every time I beat him, and then like he would go out there and be like, I don't like the way you hit Jam. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. Am I not supposed to hit you? It's weird. I don't like it. Anime players are weird. He's just like, I don't like the way you hurt my girl. I was like, oh god. Help. Help. Fucking crazy. This is the community I belong to now. You know, I commentate anime. I commentate Dragon Ball for 4 months, and this is just the fucking life I live. You know, it's just fucking. I'm like, oh god, don't hurt her. He says. It'd be funny if people said that about Vegeta. You better not hit the Prince of All Saiyans. I'll fucking fight you in the streets. Jab, jab, upside down kick. Man, Wake Up Reflect is so good. Can you punish that sweep at that range with Guile with counter sweep? Probably, right? He just didn't expect it. There is a range, actually, where I think Guile can throw Sonic Booms against Menat pretty good. A lot of people think about this matchup and they're like, Menat just reflects booms, but I don't think this matchup is that simple for Menat. There's a lot of situations where she has to think a lot about her option here, right? So first of all, if you throw off-speed booms, it's hard to reflect. Second of all, when you follow behind the boom here, this is a 50-50. Because if Menat chooses to try to reflect and Guile walks up and just does back fist, you just hit her and crush counter, right? Or he can jump it, right? So you can jump in on it. So then slide beats jumping. So it's like you play an RPS scenario every time that happens. And Menat's damage there is going to be weaker than Guile's, right? Which is pretty nice to have. Oh, he tried a Sako fancy here. Yeah, counter hit with the frame trap. Standing medium punch, no orb is plus, by the way. So when the orb's not out, walk up standing medium punch is great. Wow, he counter hit the throw. Jesus. Yeah, this is fantastic. It's plus on block, so this is a frame trap anyway. Yeah, throw for the reset to guarantee the kill here. And he won't have to spend additional bar anyway. Did I try to tell him that Jam is just a fictional character in a game? No, I didn't want to risk my life. Yeah, sweep whip punish. Anti-air. I think he tried to do shallow drilled, maybe bait flash kick. But, you know, I don't think it would have worked anyway. Yeah, you see that early reflect? At that range against Boom, you kind of have to guess if he throws fast Boom. I can't believe that combo. That was sick. Menat just does a lot of stuff. She builds bar really fast because she's always doing stuff, you know? She does special moves and she makes you block stuff all the time. She's pretty good at building meter. That was not the block string he needed to do, but it's okay. The best Guile block string is standing medium punch, standing jab, crouching medium punch, boom. But this is okay too because you get great damage. Oh my god, he just waited. As soon as an orb came out, he just flash kicked him. I will not be at Summer Jam. That was a nice try from Sako. He's trying to figure out here how to release these two orbs and make them meaningful. As a reminder, if you're on the ground, the orbs just do this, which is like, it doesn't do anything to a grounded opponent. So he whiffs the jab and he holds down the buttons, and then he's gonna neutral jump, walk in, walk out, neutral jump, releases the orbs, and flash kick, right? Nice and easy. Yeah, I got him. ET1. Boom, 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 boom. And then set up here. Well, that happens. Damn! He's dead. When you come for the analysis and you get, she just does a lot of stuff. Look, Manat does just do a lot of stuff. She just does a lot of stuff. She does a lot of special moves. She does a lot of normals. Sometimes analysis doesn't have to be... In fact, most of the time, analysis should probably not be, well, it's a 7-frame move, and he does a 6-frame thing here, and it's +3 on block, so this goes into that. Like, sometimes the analysis can be more simple than that. She just does a lot of stuff. Keep the analysis short. That's the strat. That was sick. Oh, man, I'm surprised. If he did that a little earlier, it might have worked. Sweep? I don't actually know if sweep would have comboed there, right? I don't know if this is in range. Maybe back... light kick, but this is probably a better choice. Yeah, Rose also built a shit ton of meter, and that makes sense. That was a nice two-piece back fierce. This range is pretty good. Even Manat struggles to deal with this a little bit against Guile, right? Even Manat has to worry a little bit about... Yeah, nice. She has to worry about that range too, because if he throws boom and then jumps and she reflects, you're going to eat the jump. So, even, that range is still a little weird even for her against Guile. Yeah, nice. That was really well done from Sako. Clash first hit and then reflect second. Heavy orb is great in a projectile matchup because it gets fast to you faster. Heavy orb toss anyway. That was a good try to punish it. And you know the thing is that like it's not actually that bad to risk something like this against Manat. This is supposed to be a punish. But even if it doesn't hit, look at the punish she gets. That's not so bad. What tournament is this? It's eSports Festival Hong Kong. It was a CPT premiere event that happened last weekend. Anti-air. And then, yeah, it's 50-50 every time. Boom, explosion. This gives you good Oki. That's like her most plus way to end, I think, that combo. Oh, anti-air. Oh, boy. Oh, man. You're dead. Yeah, you're dead.
Do it again.
Reflect. This is actually probably one of the nicest buffs that she got, right? Because if you have good orb control, it's incredibly useful. Because Reflect into V-Trigger deals with situations like this so well, where Guile wants to follow in behind the boom, and you just release, you release light punch orb, light kick orb, soul explosion, back throw, same series with the medium orbs, right? Medium punch, then medium kick after you throw it. Explosion, backdash, heavy punch orb, heavy kick orb, explosion.
What combo is that? Was this like Sako combos, man? Sako, the genius. Justin Wong is one of the best players.
Sako's orb control doesn't make any sense. It's like, it takes a lot to think in these scenarios and have that stuff ready. It's really hard. A lot of Manats have like the pre-canned sequences like really, really down. But Manat's like, she's really hard to do that kind of stuff with. Especially on the fly. He's definitely practiced that a million times. But still, like, that's crazy. Yeah, that combo wasn't over. There was more to the combo if you didn't die. Yeah, walk up, reflect. What are you going to do there behind that seal, right? What are you going to do here after you put the V skill out? Sako, he's only looking for one thing. He could have flash kicked that, I think. He's got to do 50-50 here, right? Well, it didn't even combo. Yeah. This is actually one of the best case scenarios for Manat. If you flash kick when orb is behind you, she gets a big punish because she gets grounded heavy kick. And her crush counter heavy kick is better when she doesn't have the orb because you can do button, recall, and then still combo, right? That's great. She'll take that. Oh, boy. Heavy kick crush counter when the aura is behind you is awesome. Yeah, he definitely didn't have to do almost all of that combo. He could have just done like a super short combo, but instead Sako like was like, you know, it'd be great if I just did this fucking combo, launch him in the air. I'm like, okay, you do whatever you want, Sako. Sure. His execution's crazy. And his awareness to use the orbs correctly. It's really hard, dude. But Sako's played characters with wild fucking execution like forever. So this is, I think, a great character for him to play because it gets him a chance to flex his executional skills, right? And that's what he wants to do. This is like the perfect character for Sako. Slow, defensive, good ground game, high execution. It's like everything he wants in a character. Yep, still gets the reflect. That's the best part is you can orb recall and still reflect the boom, right? And you know what's okay? What I think Sako is like totally fine with actually is whiffing the button here, jump back, jab, and then getting the orbless reflect because of it. That was a really, really sick drill. 50-50? Yeah, you see that his orb control is so sick. There's like, oh my god. Nice. Yeah, and then sets him up after. Standing medium punch for plus frames. Yup, short stun. Orb. Nice and easy. That was really clean. Now this is a match where like I think Caba's really good in like a lot of standard fights for Guile, but yeah, you have to have extensive Monad experience to beat a player like Sako. This is tough. I think against a lot of players in this tournament, he's probably fine. Like your Oil Kings, your Fudos, your NLs, like, oh, that's all fine. But Monad Guile is, yeah, you really, really, really need to be like super experienced. Sako's orb controls, yeah, that was pretty good. It wasn't the, man, even that, he tried to set him up with the air orbs too. Good job of not panicking and releasing too many orbs. Always one at a time to try to get extra. That was a great sweep though. Short jab, he was looking for a super confirm. That explosion was great, because the orb recall probably wouldn't have hit. Yeah, I like standing medium punch a little bit more to fake boom. It looks like it. You're dead. That was like the one thing that Sako was looking for here as a jump, right? A jump is exactly what he wants because it's guaranteed kill.
And this was an even better dance. The oldest job in the world, working at the pyramids. Caba gives that.
Yep, Sako's pretty good. He's pretty good at Street Fighter V. I don't know if you guys knew that.